Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get some Rage 2 going with full playthrough, although I'm not gonna 100% this, because if I did, that would probably take about 20 hours. So let's not have another Shadow of War on our hands. I want to try to keep this below 10 hours. It could be a bit difficult, because you know me, I absolutely have to play everything on the hardest difficulty if I can. So we're going with Nightmare. So I've played through this enough times to kind of be able to pace it out, so we can get it done in a fairly quick manner and keep it interesting. It's got a little bit of Doom, a little bit of Mad Max, a little hint to Borderlands. Pretty fun game, so let's go ahead and just jump in.
We had such plans for this world. Our Earth, so mercifully cleansed by the meteor they named Apophis. We had such plans, all thwarted by one man, Nicholas Rain. With the push of a button, our future was ended. The arcs emerged. The ecopods came tumbling down, all premature, pouring life back into the barren lands, starting a cycle of life anew, as we had planned to do with our own species. Our plans were thwarted by the naive and arrogant masses. The cleansing of our weakened species was hindered. Our aid selfishly refused. They chose their own pitiful existence over the future of the breed. Such hubris. They thought us defeated. We let them believe us defeated. But we moved underground. We watched their petty squabbles, their meaningless turf wars, their childish attempts at order from chaos, and we grew strong. Our science, our expertise, all aligned, all with one sole purpose: the surgical culling of the weak. Man reborn! We tear down their defenses. We take their compounds. We take the arcs. We raise their settlements and townships to the ground. Tonight marks the beginning of the cleansing. Tonight marks the rebirth of the authority!
What's going on out there?
Nothing good. Better gear up and move out.
Alright, we're gonna go with a male character because we need all that extra strength for manly things like dumbbells and pipe wrenches.
Yeah, grab your gear.
Alright. This game just jumps right the fuck in. Doesn't waste any time.
I'll secure the door.
Come on, Lily, that was my kill.
You gotta move a little faster, Walker.
Lily, the closest thing I ever had to family. We grew up here in Vineland, raised by her drill sergeant of a mother. Me? I'm an orphan. I don't have a mother.
But there's plenty more where that came from. I'm telling you, this is the big one.
All right. Well, let's go fucking get some.
Come on! Let's do this!
Yeah, I don't think so.
Close call?
Not at all.
Gonna be hard to keep score.
I was never much of a counter.
Walker, we need you in the courtyard, now!
We're on our way. Got Lily too.
Jersey's been deployed to warn the other settlements. They gotta know.
I guess this is big then.
Just snapped it on the comm box. This is the biggest attack they've ever seen. I'm serious.
Then let's go. We're gonna go earn us a glory ribbon.
Okay, so here's Feltrite cells. They double up as two things. They heal you in combat, and they're also used for upgrading many of your abilities, so they're very vital. Kind of has that Doom-esque approach where you have to be very aggressive and push forward to get your health back up. Oh, hey there, tough guy. Got something for you.
Mom is expecting us at the courtyard. That's where the fighting is thickest. Big one!
What the? It's a ranger.
Not just any ranger. That's Jersey.
Holy shit! It took his whole head off!
So much for Ranger Jersey.
He's not gonna defib out of that. It's all up to me now. I'm taking that armor.
If you're gonna do it, do it.
Shit, Mom's gonna skin you alive messing with Ranger gear.
But it's still got a lot of Jersey in it.
Yeah, but it's our only shot.
Oh, yeah! This is even better than I thought!
Lily, I need you in the garage. Walker, get your ass to the courtyard.
Guess I go alone. On my way.
All right, we got to try to keep our distance here for now, because this game kind of starts off as a bit of a generic shooter, and since we're on Nightmare, we really cannot afford to be very aggressive at this point. But, you know me. There we go. Chew on that. And that's what happens when you get stupid. And don't even think about getting back up. There we go, grenades. Chew on this one. There's the head. Wing stick.
Mom really tried to keep you out of that armor as long as she could. Wonder why.
Getting jealous, Lily?
Damn right I am. I would have been the youngest ranger to ever get sworn in, if not for this bullshit nanotrite crap.
Gotta love a bladed boomerang. Oh, no you don't. Nice try.
Walker, what's keeping you? Get over here.
Hold on, Walker's inbound.
Whoa, what are you doing? God, this game gives you really good audio and visual feedback when you get a headshot. There we go.
You remember what they told us at the academy about the ranger armors? You can overdrive when it's charged. Cut your enemy to pieces.
Oh yeah, the overdrive. Extra damage and it heals you over time. Fucking get some.
a beast!
Good lord, these little suckers are beefy. That did the trick.
I need more trigger hands on the western battlements! Get the wounded out of the hot zone! Move! The wall gun is running dry! We need ammo! Go, go, go! You, get me a sit rep on Ranger Jersey!
Dear old Aunt Prowley. Decorated war hero, ranger, and role model. Especially for Lily. She took me in when my parents died. The meanest mom this orphan wildcard never asked for. Reporting for duty!
Come here! That's Jersey's armor.
Jersey, they killed him.
You're brave enough to put on his armor? You're brave enough to do his job.
Fuck is that?
Never seen anything so big!
Makes an easy target.
You should be dead! General Cross? Get back!
I want the first Genis. Kill everything else.
General Cross, the evil leader of the evil authority. Our own boogeyman. A bedtime story for naughty kids like me. I don't know if Prowley has lost it or if it's really true. Do you know this, though? If it is, I'm not gonna stand for it. Son of a...
Stand down! That's a direct order!
Watch
Erwina Prowley, is that you? I was set to spare the lives of you original Archists for experimentation. But for you, I'll make an exception for old times, Erwina. After all, your uselessness is what once spared my life.
Let's see if we can jumpstart this. Clear.
Wait, what the fuck? Fuck's sake! Oh, I was conscious!
Yeah, you were. But your shiny new armor needed a jolt.
So this is it then? This is all that's left?
Just over 20 survivors. We're still digging out the ruins.
I saw Prowley. It was General Cross.
He killed her. He killed my mother.
I don't know how, but we gotta stop them. And I'll personally wring the neck of that goddamn wrinkled bastard.
I never really believed the stories. That the authority would return.
Well, they did. And we gotta do something about it.
Mom knew what to do. The Rangers knew.
Wait a minute. They kept their files, the logs. They kept them in the Presidio.
The Ranger CP? You nuts? Only Rangers can go in there.
Look at me, Lily. I'm the only Ranger left.
Holy shit. You really are.
All right. Now here's what we'll do with any log entries if we get. I'll just do what I usually do, throw them up for a few seconds. If you want to pause them and read them, go ahead. That's basically where all of the world building is at in this game, so it's completely up to you. All right, let's get going. So, the beginning of this game is probably one of the most difficult parts to get through on Nightmare. You have to pace yourself because it is very, very, very easy to get way, way too ahead of yourself, and you can put yourself in some really nasty positions, but I think I got this. Should be good. I'll tell you, Nightmare on this is significantly easier than Nightmare on Doom. Because in this game, you start off really weak, but you get insanely overpowered later on. Let's see if we can find any more ammo. And data pads are a big thing that I'm looking out for right now. Once we find one, I'll go ahead and explain what they do and why they're so important. I am not seeing jack or shit.
I hope you got something for me in here, Browley.
Unknown intruder. This is Presidio Security Protocol. State your name, rank, and business.
Walrat Unit, Corporal Walker. I'm here to find information about Ranger Unit Sergeant Erwina Prowley.
Processing. Security Protocol override.
Walker, if you're seeing this message, it means we've been hit harder than ever before. I'm likely dead, and Vineland is laid to ruin. It also means that you're the only living Ranger, and that the authority is back, and they must be stopped. All these years, I kept you away from the ranks of the Rangers, as I hoped you would be spared in an attack like this. Likely targeting Rangers and Elders. You're my hidden weapon. Sorry I kept you in the dark. You now have full access to Vineland's primary arc, and the technology inside. The old icebox. Imagine spending hundreds of years in this thing. It was me, your parents, all the originals. Froze up like popsicles. And from here we emerged and kicked the authority's ass. Inside the arc is an ID accession distributor, which is my greatest gift to you. A device which augments the nanotracks in your blood and gives you, well, superhuman powers. There's no other way to put it. Enter the arc and activate it.
Now, let's see what kind of surprise you got for me here, Ghost Browley.
Okay, so the arcs is where you get all of your weapons and all of your abilities. So hunting down the correct ones at the right time early on is very, very important if you want to get through at a decent time and on this difficulty.
For security scanning. Security scanning complete. Welcome to ARC 401A.
All right, let's see what our first ability is going to be.
So I just stick my hand into this strange hole and hope for the best.
Stick hand into strange hole. Fuck, I've had nights like that.
Here goes nothing.
Welcome to the simulation chamber. In here, you will be able to gain proficiency in the use of your ARC weapons and any ID accessions. You have
successfully installed ID accession Dash. With the Dash accession, you will be able to evade incoming threats and become harder to hit.
Okay, Dash, hands down one of the best abilities in the game. You'll see why later on. I mean, it's useful no matter what, but it gets very, very, very crucial later on.
Good work. A simulation will allow you to train in the use of your Dash accession to evade enemy fire.
Come on, tough guy, take your best shot.
Please repeat. Once more. Good. You have successfully completed your Dash accession training.
Really have to eat my arm?
Come back to the main hall. I have more information for you.
It's weird taking instructions from my dead aunt.
As I'm sure you can probably already tell, Rage 2 does not take itself very seriously, which definitely works to its advantage. That's where the Borderlands comparison comes from, but outside of that, I don't think it's anything like Borderlands.
You've got your first ID accession. For you, there's more. There are many ARCs still out there. Find them. Each ARC contains valuable resources that will help your fight against the Authority. But you can't fight them alone. You'll need help. If Lily is still alive, she will be invaluable to you. But there are other allies. People you may have only heard about. Around the end of the Authority Wars, a few of us in the inner circle of the Resistance initiated what came to be known as Project Dagger. It was designed to put an end to the Authority. Permanently. We knew it wasn't likely that they'd just disappear despite their losses. And furthermore, we knew that General Cross was in possession of technology that allowed him something akin to eternal life. Project Dagger was scrubbed when Vineland closed its gates to outsiders. But a pact of sorts remained between me and the other three original Daggers. First, John Marshall of Gun Barrel, a tough, no-nonsense old warhorse who led the first fight against the Authority. He understands the importance of technology and spycraft better than anyone. His skills will help keep you off the Authority's radar. Second, Lucem Hagar of Wellspring, daughter of war hero Dan Hagar. She went from guerrilla fighter to mayor of the greatest city in the wasteland. Her access to military-grade vehicles will be indispensable. And then there's Dr. Anton Kvasir, ex-Authority scientist turned resistance fighter. He's a genius when it comes to nanotrite technology and mutations. His skills are a cornerstone of the Dagger project. You will want to know more down the road. Your Ranger Armor CPU has logs that will be able to answer many of your questions. Good luck out there, Ranger Walker.
God damn it. So you thought you'd just dump all that on my shoulders and waltz off into oblivion, huh, Aunt Prowley? Well then, I guess it's all up to me now.
What kind of program was that? Exposition.exe? Alright, anyways, let's get the hell out of here.
Lily, there are three people I need to find. John Marshall, Dr. Kvasir, and Lucem Hagar. They're all part of a Project Dagger designed to stop the Authority.
That's a pretty tall order.
Yeah, your mother is no nonsense, even from the afterlife.
Too soon, Walker.
Sorry, Lily. But, hey, I'm ready to trek out into the wasteland.
I think I got just the thing. Come see me.
Okay, I know there's data pads around here somewhere. Ah, there's the one right there. These can be a bit of a pain to find. Now here's what they do for you. Obviously it's going to give you some kind of information. They can unlock things on your map, and they also give you XP for some projects that we'll need to do later. And there's the XP bar. Now they don't give you much, but the more you can get early on, the better off you'll be. Now if I remember right, there should be at least one more here. I think there might be two. See if we can find them. Eventually you'll get a tracker that will give you a pretty good idea of where they're actually located. But it's going to be quite a while before we get our hands on that. Definitely not over here. But we're pretty much done with the beginning already, and we're about to trek out into the open world.
You're the one that's supposed to stop shit like this. Where were you?
You better keep that cack in check.
Give you a gun. You parade around with that damn thing and go, look at me. Oh yeah, I'm a badass.
Okay, that's a lover's quarrel I don't want to have anything to do with.
So, what you got?
Well, I've got lots of ideas for projects, and with your help, we can get them off the ground. They're gonna be key to your survival out there. So, let's get you your ride.
Okay, here's our projects menu. So there's a total of 4 characters that will give you different types of projects. Lily's our first one. She's also the easiest one to get through because there's only 5. And we'll have these knocked out basically instantly. So now we have the vehicles unlocked, and most importantly, the Phoenix. And the Phoenix is going to be our buddy pretty much for the entire game. There she is.
The garage is online and the Phoenix is good to go. There are more projects here that would benefit the 2 of us. You need to beef yourself up, and I need to get Vineland into some semblance of order. If you're lucky, your 3 Dagger project contacts will offer you a similar deal, because you sure need to get tough to take on the Authority.
Thanks for the tip. All right, I'm heading out.
It's a big bad world out there, so be careful. And don't go messing people over. You're a ranger now. You better act like it. Oh, and John Marshall in Gun Barrel is your closest dagger. You might want to start there. And be careful. We need you.
We need to get ourselves beefed up. No shit, Captain Obvious. Thanks for letting me know that. Alright, I know for a fact there's a data pad hiding over here somewhere. There you are. I know I missed one, but I'm not going to get too worried about a single data pad. Oh, it's right there. Yep, right there in the open your fucking eyes section. And there's our ride. Hey there, Phoenix.